We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Tennessee Titans. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. First down, far. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. From the gun, far. He's going to wind up and air it out. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Titans. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. And this is good. Our score, 7-0, Tennessee.
Fix the score, Titans 7, Chargers 0.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Is it duels?
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
That was a first down pickup of 8. These guys hooking up right away here, Charles. 2 plays, both passes in his direction, and both catches.
And in our
A bomb to the tight end. I had him in man and left him.
Yeah, passing game. You know, at some point, we may not call them tight ends anymore. We may have to come up with an entirely different way of designating that position and what they do on the field, because when I hear tight end, I think of the old school, hand in the dirt, blocking on the line of scrimmage. These guys are much more receiver than they are guys who are going to move in the running game.
Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He's going to float this one deep right side. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. This Titan defense, they just will not give in easily. Looking for another stop, 3rd and goal. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. This is going to be a Charger touchdown.
Win.
A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You can have a lot to handle in this one.
Extra man. Up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Boy, them Joker.
Each team has scored 7-7 here as the kicks away.
Joker went down there to that doggone buy station and bought all that stuff and didn't buy no
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Man.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least 1 home game in the playoffs.
Right.
That's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Boy.
To throw on second.
First I thought he was joking.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chuck. He's got a man complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
10 at the 35-yard line.
Accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Operating from the gun. Far. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
You got to give some credit there, able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Mike's 15. 6-man. Check cross.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Far. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
The pass
They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Off the play fake. Far. They'll tussle for it, and this is
Get the freak out of here. These niggas, he catches stuff that he should not catch.
He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a 1st down. From the gun. Far. Got it, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. DJ Chark with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead. Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast. But a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon, because number one, you get them tired, but the big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And you know, certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
You know, are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has.
Man.
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
On 1st and 10, Far.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
Touchdown, Titans. DJ Chark with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Still 1st quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out.
And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted.
All you got to do is look at
by DJ Reed. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Part of what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
DDA, man.
The Charger drive about to get going. And fresh off the pick 6. They've got to forget about that quickly.
In this
Oh,
case
where
now, the guy throwing the ball, He's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he
Oh, that's real. That's real.
taking care of the ball is paramount.
That's a real thing.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right?
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 yards on the play. First down.
It's real, bro.
First down, Los Angeles.
An entertaining start.
It definitely is a real thing. I'm not saying that that's what's going on right now, but you can Google it and it'll show up.
Now Jackson on first down. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Chargers.
From the gun, Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a
good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the Titans' 18-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They go back to the ground. Jones. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Jackson going to run, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers.
Touchdown.
Ronald Jones hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14.
Titans 28, Chargers 14. Daniel Carlson.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This will make it into the end zone. And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. So the hold on special teams backs him up all the way inside the 15 to start. Throwing on first down. Far. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Operating from the gun. Far. Looking deep downfield. And got his man. Complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
On first down. Far. Past the 20. Campbell making the catch. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Check 50. Or 79.
From the gun, far. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Carried by number 2.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep a defense honest.
You mean or else just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
To throw on third down. Far. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Hey.
Put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game.
Hey.
Can't seem to stop it. On 1st and 10, far. Looking for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game.
What you doing?
Like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Coming, man.
Mm-hmm.
Throwing
Where'd you
again.
go? He ran away.
And he comes back with one complete.
Hey.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
In a few.
Oh, daddy.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Well, this is going to
I'll be down there in a minute.
But it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 3 yards on the keeper.
Come
and it's
on,
fourth
hurry
down.
up.
3 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
He can run for it, and he will. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. They'll try to run this one in. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Far. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal. Off play action. Far. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Off the play fake. Far. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Escaping the pressure right. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. 23 yards on the play.
It's worth noting when you talk about Jackson's running ability, the Baltimore wide receivers had just over 1,400 receiving yards combined last year. And, Charles, that was the fewest yards by a wide receiver group in the NFL since 2011.
And, partner, I expect that number to go up this year. Last season, Lamar Jackson got very comfortable with his tight end group. In fact, he had one tight end that went to the Pro Bowl. But I think now, because of his ability to run the ball, it'll bring defenders closer to the line of scrimmage, and you'll see more big plays from the wide receivers downfield.
Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. And he's got his man on the out route. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
They run the option on 2nd down.
Quick strikeout wide by Jackson.
Why you can't kiss it and keep going, man? Doing all this funky.
Titans 24-yard line. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And he takes it in.
Yeah, thank you. Just catch it and run upfield.
A 24-yard touchdown. And the Chargers have made this a one-score game.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done.
And this will make it into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Triangle, what the? Just because he a linebacker don't mean he can't make a play on the ball, bro. Like, this is stupid. Y'all tripping with that.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Far. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. The final shot before break. Far. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
On 2nd down, here's the option.
You got to block him, Humphrey.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage.
That's out to the left and complete. And he's in for a Charger
Juice
touchdown.
action, nigga.
A big play there. Becoming just the 2nd player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
That juice action.
He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28.
Tie the game, 28 all.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
1-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll let this one go deep.
Why?
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Throwing on 1st down. Far. Catch made here by Campbell. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. And we continue to see another example here of offenses just going for it.
And this game has really turned into a receiver's dream and a defender's nightmare because no one's being stopped throwing the ball downfield.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10.
Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board. But give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys who are moving the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays, you're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
And now you've got options on 2nd down.
And big-time options. You might want to think about play action and try and get something cheap right here over the top.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. They go play action with Jackson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson, this into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First down.
Jackson throwing once more. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Malik Harrison gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, quick hitter here, it's complete. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson.
Why are you stuck in quicksand, bro?
Titans able to bring him down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. On third down, they're going to go with the option.
You're not running to block nobody. Who is that lender, bro? What's up?
It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up fourth down. Now to try the field goal, here's Daniel Carlson from the right hash. This from 48. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. All even as we get ready to start the fourth.
For the field goal, a 48-yard attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good, and the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead.
What?
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a
Oh, they eating.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
At their own 21-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And they really need to forget about their last time out, the turnover that led to a field goal. So now they try to regroup, trailing in the final quarter. Obviously, they'd love a touchdown, but 3 would suffice.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On first down, far. Over the middle, hauled in by Campbell. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Off play action. Far.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. DJ Chark, 35 yards. And the Titans are going to retake.
I don't be understanding how folks be getting beat by that play, and then I turn around and get beat by it.
Makes the score Titans 35, Chargers 31.
That little shotgun trip set where the inside dude run that little crossing route.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going, and they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
Rolling to his right. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
That's out to the left, flat and complete. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
To number 1.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On the RPO, that's complete right side. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Now an option play on 2nd down.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 yards there and a first down.
At the 21-yard line. A gain of 12.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
A quick throw complete into the flat out left. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 13-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Ronald Jones with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Chargers have once again taken the lead. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
The score, Chargers 38, Titans 30.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Operating from the gun. Far. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
Man, about time.
And Oliver in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd down.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Watch 15. Watch 15. Mark 15. Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
To throw on 2nd down. Far over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Off the play fake. Far. And they'll get him down as he's inside the...
Oh, they let this tight end get everything, man. This junk is crazy, bruh.
They're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
37-yard line.
2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Off play action. Far. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15.
Oh, my gosh.
Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. As they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Oh, boy.
So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Off the play fake. Far.
Look at that shit.
A crusher there as it's
Look at what is? Oh my God! Y'all trying to? Oh my!
And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line.
They'll take over.
What a win! Down 28-7 and come back and beat this nigga 38-35. What a win!
The Charger drive about to get going. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just
I ain't mind. Appreciate it.
As you know, they had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, you know, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on.
Good game, bro. You said let me off the hook, boy, because, hey, they sure had me on there.